We meet guide dogs Sant client Dave at his suburban Adelaide home with his new guide dog Grant and retired guide dog Corey. Dave and Grant then walk to the local park.
My dogs are a big part of my life. I mean, I owe them so much. It's actually a little bit emotional. When I talk about Corey, for example, and his years of work and his years of loyalty, I owe this dog everything. And Grant's rapidly falling into that category as well. Once you've got a guide dog, you've got a relationship that lasts for that dog's life. And they will give you back 10 times what you give them. Absolutely, they're the best. My name's Dave. I have a guide dog called Grant. I'm 60 years old. I've moved back to Adelaide after many years working away. I came back with my guide dog Corey. He's still with me as a pet. And he retired in August last year, and Grant became my new guide dog. I started experiencing vision loss as a child. I have a condition called macular dystrophy. It's a retinal condition. The way I describe it to people is it's often like an old television that's out of tune and you're looking at a bit of a fuzzy picture with all those pixels and things in front of you. That's how I experience vision. As my vision deteriorated more significantly, I got assistance from guide dogs with orientation and mobility, so a long cane, and I got trained in how to use that, and I still use it. People need to know that guide dogs do a lot more than just dogs. Corey was ageing and starting to show some signs of arthritis. He'd had a long working life, so I spoke to guide dogs and said, can you have a look at a new guide dog for me? About a month later, Grant came to my house. Grant's been a particularly fast learner, a really, really efficient and joyful dog he is. I've got a pet dog called Harry, a Labradoodle, and the three dogs get on extremely well. I've got a playmate for Grant, but then I've got the sensible old man, Corey, to just step in when things get a bit out of hand and say, no, that's enough. Having a guide dog makes such a difference to you in terms of mobility and access to places. Say to Grant, when I go out of the front gate, we're going to the bus stop. And that's usually the instruction I have to give him. I don't have to give him directions. Once we've done it a couple of times, he knows where we're going, and off we go. Having a dog means that your independence and freedom's greatly improved, mainly because you can get on with your day without having to think and plan how many doors down is that shop. Is the traffic pole on the left or the right? I can't remember. Things like that. They're very, very important things. The independence that it gives me is more about the freedom to navigate without having to think about it as much and without having to work as hard to get from one place to another. For those people who have donated to guide dogs in the past, first thing I'd like to say is thank you for your ongoing support. Your support to us changes our lives. For some people it means that they can continue working, for some people it means that they can get on with their education, and for some people it means that they can just experience life and live the best life that they need to live, no matter whether that's with a dog or a mobility cane or some other form of vision assistance. Guide dogs do it all for us, and your support means that that can continue to happen.
The Guide Dogs logo appears. Visit sant.guidedogs.com.au to find out more.